Hello, welcome. In this video, we will demo our prototype solution. Our problem statement is disaster management solution for early predictions damage control. Our solution to this problem statement is flood disaster management system, an end-to-end technology solution that provides accurate flood zone predictions, real-time monitoring to assist government agencies for early interventions and optimal resource management. Our solution has mainly three building blocks. The first, the first one is a data gathering and integration from different sources. The second one is a big data infrastructure, processing infrastructure, and AI algorithms for flood forecasting. And the third building block is a disaster management portal for location-based real-time monitoring. So let me show you our data collection part, which is the most important element in this entire solution. So we have identified a few data sources for to manage the floods. As you can see on this page, we have a dam telemetry site, a reservoir telemetry site, SCADA system, paper-based. Additionally, we also collect data from satellite telemetry. So we already know there is a lot of real-time data that is being generated by the SCADA systems and satellite. So our idea is to collect the data, real-time data from the SCADA systems and from this satellite telemetry data, and we securely store in our big data lake that is created by us. And the second building block is basically the big data processing and algorithms. So as you can see on this page, this is a disaster management portal. On the left hand side, you can see from the state level to the village level. Basically, this is a hierarchically represented way. We all know that disasters can happen anywhere from village level to the nation capital. So based on that idea, we have come up with this concept. Through this portal, we can monitor the disasters from Andaman Nicobar Islands to the West Bengal, 29 states and 9 union territories. Hierarchically, so we know the administrative structure will be something like this: state, region, district, council, town, village. So, and for each of these administrative hierarchy, we have central teams, state teams, district teams, and down to the municipality level. So all these stakeholders will use this portal to monitor the problems. And coming to the features of this problem, there are mainly three modules or features for this prototype solution. One is a GIS maps, which is used for impact assessment. Let me show you a sample map that how we do impact assessment using the technology. So this is the map for Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. You can recently this area is affected by the disasters. So likewise, we have created a maps for all the regions. So this was an open source creation using one of the open source technology. So as you can see on this page, on the bottom side, we can clearly see which state is this and which parliamentary constituency, what is a district and what is a constituency. So the idea is how do we analyze the impact in this region. So let me show you how we can do it. So there are three ways that we are showing here. One is the heat maps. This tells about the impact. So you can see this is a one village called Kittapalam and Bhimili and this area, something like this, Visakhapatnam South. So the idea is, so where is the big problem? So as you can see, there is a red color, which is Visakhapatnam North. This area is one of the majorly impacted area. And the second area, second map we would like to represent is the cluster maps. Basically, cluster maps indicates flood zones basically. So this area may prone to major floods. So the purpose of representing this way, because we have a limited resources, so how to address the problem. So in this way, if we know this is the big problem area, so we can deploy all our resources like healthcare staff and army people, logistic. So they will go and deploy all the resources to address this problem. So this is one of the representation we have developed to assess the impact so that we can deploy the resources early and precisely to address the problem. So that is the purpose of this GIS maps, and this is created indigenously without any other technology, existing technology like Google. And the second feature is insights and forecast based on the data that we collect. We develop forecast. For example, these big circles indicates the flood zone prediction. This area has more probability of floods. So this kind of decision support given to the stakeholders, so they will focus on that problem area and mobilize all the resources. And on the right hand side, you can see this is a health statistics in that specific location. How many people got impacted, how many are stable, how many are serious, critical, how many are lost their lives. This kind of statistics also we can see it's very clearly. Basically, the bureaucrats and administrators can clearly understand the economic and the human impact due to these floods. And the most important feature of this is a decision support for these three stakeholders. We know the health management, the police people, and the logistics supply chain. These are three stakeholders plays a critical role in every disasters. But how these people get decisions, how they make decisions, how many resources they need to deploy to the respective location. So based on our impact assessment data that we gather from the problem areas, we provide them, we give them this kind of GIS tools, mobile and web applications, so they know exactly how many resources they can plan to address those problems, and what is the nearest logistic area that they can mobilize all the infrastructure to address those problems. And this is one of the decision support tools that we are going to develop based on the available data. So just to sum up, this is a disaster management portal, and we know we recently disasters can happen anywhere from India. Recently, we have seen Uttarakhand, Kerala, and some places in South India, and disaster can happen from village level to state capital. So there should be some kind of real-time monitoring and decentralized monitoring and decision support tools. So the the stakeholders can know exactly where is the big problem, where is the small problem. So they can mobilize their limited resources to address these problems and effectively manage the situation. And this is based on this entire concept. We have developed a working prototype, and this technology can be readily implemented pilot with building the IT infrastructure and necessary services. So that's all about our POC. Thank you very much.